name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs Cappies. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming into the channel. Hey, I want to welcome in your cross watchers as well. Cross watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your person. Therefore, some of this message could be for you as well. So feel free to swap around the characters throughout the reading. And anytime that you do come across this message and the title drew you in was a time that you were meant to listen to it. So messages coming through for you, Cappies, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing. Or it could just resonate with something you've known all along. Just kind of confirms it. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I'm going to have an extended at the end of this video. We're going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that come up in your reading. And those zodiac signs can be about an intimate connection or an intimate partnership and background players. Friends, family, extended family, blended family, colleagues, associates, work associates, your circle of friends, your significant other's circle of friends, or your significant other's family members. Okay, anybody that just kind of influences your energetic field or influences the connection. So just keep that in mind as we go through the reading. And you know what? Even if you don't know their zodiac signs, you're going to recognize the energies as I read through those zodiac signs in the extended. So let's get started for you. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Got one more coming through. Okay, here we go. All right, overall energetic theme for the reading. You have the Nine of Cups. Going to your happy place. So let's see what your current energy is. We have Death. Could be going through some major transformation right now. Or getting ready to. What's the situation here? We have the Queen of Cups. This is about making a heartfelt decision that's in your best interest. It can also be about your environment. So what's the challenge then? We have the Ten of Swords. This could be about surrendering to something or releasing something, finally just letting it go. Let's see what the universe, what is life working on with you? What is life trying to get you to see? We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in. Things are changing. This could be about cycles and patterns too, so let's just keep that with us as we go along. What have you been doing up until this point? We have the Lovers. Could be about an intimate connection or a connection that's very close to you. You know, the Lovers doesn't always have to be about an interpersonal connection. It can also be about, you know, a parent, a child, a sibling. But it's somebody that you have strings to, that you're very attached to. So let's see what's heading your way in the next 0 to 3 months. We have the Five of Cups. So working through some emotions or releasing some things from the past that are still affecting kind of the present. Because you want to go for your Nine of Cups. So there are some things standing in the way here. So what do you have going for you at this point? What are your strengths? We have the Chariot, will and determination. You have a strong will and strong determination here. So let's see what the outside influences are. We have the Three of Swords. Based on your feelings, notice how you feel. Start noticing how you feel. You might need to be a little bit more in your head than in your heart. You might need to, you know, release. You might need to be less of emotional intelligence and more of mental knowledge. So what's your next steps then? We have the Five of Swords. So there's a challenge coming through. There's change and there's a challenge. Could have to be, you know, you may just have to speak your piece and allow whatever will be, right? So what is this all about? What do you got going on here, Capricorn? About taking care of yourself. This is about you taking care of yourself and your happiness. So how's this all going to play out for you? Yay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Confidence, assurance, contentment, feeling good. So there might be something here you need to confront. Looks like it's a connection that's very dear to you. One that means a lot to you. There's love here. But it seems to be getting in the way of something. Well, it seems to be getting in the way of your happiness here. And it's time to turn things in another direction. You might have to move on something that maybe you really didn't want to have to move on. This might be a very, very hard conversation for you to have with this other person. But it looks like you're going to have to have it. So let's find out where we're going here. Let's find out a little bit more about this situation because we have the Queen of Cups. So you're really wanting to make a heartfelt decision, a decision that's in the best interest of everybody. A win-win kind of thing that everybody comes out feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, we have the Star, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, this could be about you really hoping for some sort of commitment to kind of, you know, influence this situation, take this situation to another level, kind of, you know, raise it up, raise the vibration, so to speak, because you have a lot of love for this person. So you're really trying to set the bar now. Let's go to the next step. Let's make a commitment. For others of you, you know, this could just be about stabilizing a situation. You want to bring it to a different level. You want to bring it up a little bit. You want to bring it to a level that seems to be more you have high expectations for each other and for this other person. But you can see this situation differently if it was in its harmony. You can see this situation differently if it was in its harmony. So let's see what the Ten of Swords is. Because the current energy is about transformation, and the Ten of Swords then here is about releasing. It's the end of a very tough cycle. And that's the challenge, to let this transform. So we have Temperance. We have Justice. Wow, balance, 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 and harmony. And we have the Tower. There could have been something here, a fallout. Like an ending, complete ending. Like no talkie, no nothing. And but it's because the situation is going through a transformation right now. And I think at this point, with death being kind of the current energy, to just allow it. Ten of Swords challenges to allow it. I mean, the truth or whatever it is, balance that you're looking for is going to find its way through anyway. But now it's just really, you know, you have Temperance here. So that's kind of about the initiator, right? It's kind of the initiation. It's kind of accepting what is, right? And although you want harmony and you want justice, you want things to be in, you know, where they're going to be at least cordial. You also might be taking on some energies from this situation and this person. But it looks like allowing it to just fall apart and do whatever it needs to do. This is the challenge, is that it'll come back into balance. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, it cycles itself around. Like, this might not be the first time through with this individual. Could be, but it doesn't have to be. So let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is, because this is kind of what life is working on with you. That things will come back into balance. As the pendulum swings way over here, eventually it's going to come over here and then kind of settle in the middle. So we have the Page of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Seven of Cups. I think this is just about maybe opening up to other people around you that you maybe haven't opened up before, or this might be an opportunity to, like, you know, be with your friends a little bit more. You know, you get to choose some other choices now by kind of, you know, whatever this is, releasing it a little bit. For those of you that wanted this to come, this situation, your hope was for this situation to come to another level. I think there has to be some dismantling of this situation. I think, you know, it may have seemed like it was coming into balance and then bam, the rug got pulled out from underneath you. But it's because it needs to transform. Something needs to transform here with this situation or this person. You're dynamic with this person. So what life is trying to work on with you is that, you know, it'll come back full circle. And in the meantime, this is about opening up to, like, what other options do you have? What other choices do you have? Friends, family, people you haven't seen for a while. Opening up to, like, you know, some sort of playfulness with people who really care about you and love you and who want to hang out with you. You get to have choices here. For others of you, this could have a little bit to do with cycles and patterns, and maybe some sort of illusion that you're creating out of this with this individual. So just keep that in mind, because we'll see what the Lovers is down here. So clarify what the Lovers is down here. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Hanged Man. I think you put a lot of time and effort into this. You've also built up a lot of walls through the process. And it just doesn't seem to be evolving. It's not moving the way in the direction that you would like it to move. It just seems to be kind of stagnant and stuck. Is that all I need from here? One more? That's it. Okay. It just doesn't seem to evolve. And I think that, you know, you've been persistent. You've done everything you can do. And now it's just time to hang back and just let it do what it needs to do without your influence in it. Right? Without the Queen of Wands, your influence in it. So let's see what the Five of Cups is, because this is what's coming around the corner. And this is about really, you know, working through some of these emotional aspects of your idea of what what you had hoped the situation to be and what it actually is and what it's actually turning out to look like. So what is the Five of Cups here, please, for Capricorn? We have the King of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Emperor. Well, that's fire energy coming in again. I got Leo showing up here. I think this is about a message coming through to you. that might stir up these feelings again for you. Because we have the Emperor here, you might be trying to suppress them, or might be trying to hold them down. I think this also has to do with the fact of what you thought this could be, right? Upping the ante, upping the bar, like raising the bar on something. You might need to look at this from a different angle. You might need to look at this from a different angle. That this might have been a little bit, because when you got the King of Wands and the Emperor, that's a lot of control, right? And I don't know, like, this person could be a good communicator. They could be sending you messages, because this is something coming back from the past, right? 5 of Cups, something that you have not completely gotten over yet. And so now it's coming around again, right? And it's coming around in the same form, you know, highly influential, highly persuasive. And it's going to come through communication, some sort of messages, some sort of like letter, but it's going to come through communication, and it's going to be very bold, and it's going to seem almost like you don't have a choice, because you got the Emperor here. The Emperor makes choices for you. So where are your choices? Because that's what life is trying to work on with you, is like, where is your choices? What makes you happy? What gives you the ability to expand out, make friends, be with people that you enjoy? This seems to me very stifling. So let's see what the Chariot is here. Assets in this situation. We have the Chariot, we have Justice, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Hermit. So the Chariot, will and determination, is clarified by the Justice card, doing what's right, the Knight of Cups, and then the Hermit. So I think, you know, your strength in this situation is that you want to do what's right. You want to be, you know, make decisions and make movements forward that are coming from a soul perspective, coming from something from the, you know, your morality, your integrity, your ethics, right? And that's the type of decisions that you want to make moving forward. And that's what you've got going for you here. So let's find out what this 3 of Swords is, because this is the outside influence. I'm going to use this one. This one. Because what this is all about, you have a 9 in your overall energy. You have a 9 in the outcome of this. So this is about you gaining your independence and your happiness, being in contentment with being happy with yourself and happy with your choices. So that's about attainment. Both 9s are about attainment in the overall energy for the reading and in the outcome. So whatever this is, you're trying to attain some sort of happiness for yourself where you feel content. And the bottom line is that this is about you taking care of yourself, self-awareness, self-realization, self-actualization, being able to see things really clearly. So what's this 3 of Swords? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Tower. So here's your cycle. So the outside influence has to do with somebody offering a new beginning, a new path, a new way of doing things. It seems to be something of assurance. You can trust it. It wants to go the distance or wants to be resolved. You want to be able to rely on this, have it be trustworthy, and then bam. Here we go again. Tower. So it keeps ending in this. So what's being presented isn't actually what's really going on for whoever this person is, because they're bringing in a lot of promises. A lot of promises. But what's really been resolved? So the next step is a Five of Swords. You may have to get a little bit bold here. You may have to get a little bit bold here. You may have to confront this. So clarify what the Five of Swords is. Well, this is a new concept for you. You may have to say it like it is. Tell it like it is. And that may be what this energy is coming in too. Wait, let me get a couple more. Yep, Five of Swords again. You got to confront something. So when this energy comes in again, you got the Five of Cups here. You're grieving. You're sad. You're in a place where, you know, this has been traumatic. It's been hurtful. And so this influence is going to come in again, right? And you're going to have to confront it. Knight of Swords. Now, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. You have free will. But what the cards are saying is that it might need to be confronted, right? And it might need to take a really bold, like, slice and dice action. Emperor, right? Like, my way or the highway. Like, not taking any... The Emperor doesn't take anything from anybody. He's the Emperor. So it's like decision is made. That's it. So let's see what the Queen of Coins is. We have the Eight of Cups and we have the Six of Cups. So this is really about moving away from things from the past. Being able to heal from things of the past, right? By taking care of yourself, you're moving away from, you know, because Six of Cups, somebody coming back in from the past. You're moving away from that now. You're journeying on, traveling on. So let's see what the Nine of Coins is. Let's get one more for the Nine of Coins. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to have to confronting your fears on this with that Five of Swords, the next steps. Standing up to Goliath. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong card. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So this is about starting over again from scratch. First, it's loving yourself. We've heard that so much, right? First, you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. But this is what this is showing me. And it's about taking care of yourself and speaking out, confronting situations that no longer serve your best interests, letting things go that don't need to be here anymore, not cycling through the same, you know, type of dynamics over and over and over again. And it's going to stop. You know, your happiness is 9, attainment. Your happiness is going to come from you loving yourself and overfilling your own cup. And it's getting back to kind of that childhood innocence again, right? That life is here to help you, not hurt you. So let's see who's showing up for you, Virgo. I have Scorpio. I have you, Virgo. I have Cancer, I have Libra, I have Aquarius, I have Pisces, I have Gemini, I have Scorpio again, Libra again, Saggy, Scorpio, Saggy again, and Leo over here. And I think that's it. Oh, and Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Sagittarius. I said that. I thought I saw Aquarius. Oh, yeah, the star. So I'm going to look at the intentions of those signs in the extended. Remember, they can be background players as well. For those of you not going on, let's get a card for you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. Let's get a gemstone for you to work with. This is for our Capricorns, please. Auralite. Auralite 23. Card number 24. The Soul Connector. Auralite 23 has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so that profound healing and conscious connection with your soul, the universal mind, and higher dimensions will occur. Your self-understanding right now is to understand that you are a multi-layered soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions to anchor in new vibrations into the Earth plane. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task has brought disillusionment and discontent, but do not despair. Raise your consciousness and others are going to follow you. Your divination is to recognize that you are an integral part of humanity. Center yourself in an inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision. Beneficial contacts come through friends and family. It's not so much what you know as whom you know right now that counts, and that includes your higher beings. Your healing insight right now is to aligning to the mantra or the saying, as above, so below, as without, so within, which leads to a sense of rightness and immense well-being. Your soul path right now is reconnection of ego, soul, and higher consciousness. Auralite. Auralite 23. All right, well, that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. I hope this helped. Until next time, I wish you peace. For those of you that want to go on with me, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.